Great Hall, well actually to Lancaster to pick up my graduation gown because it's graduation day, finally. As you may know, I graduated last year, 2021, but I'm finally having my graduation now in 2022. Very excited, it's finally come round. Yeah, just walking there now. Do you like it? I think it looks smart. Oh yeah. So we can get our portraits done now. We can get a family one and a single one, and that's £90, and then it's like £10 more for each photo. This is me getting my graduation portraits done. This was in Leica and we got there early. Top tip if you are graduating is get to the portraits early because there can be a huge queue. One of my friends was waiting for 40 minutes. We literally walked straight in because we got there quite early. They were very, very thorough with the photographs. Like, he was proper moving everything around, making sure you could see the hood, making sure like everything looks smart, which was good. We got the family pack, which was £90. It is one photo of the graduate by themselves, and then it's another one of the family. So that cost £90, which is obviously quite expensive. You got 2 prints of each for that price, but you didn't get a digital copy. So I am contacting them and being like, please send me a digital copy. And I think it'll be around £20 for each digital copy, because that seems to be kind of the going rate from the other photographs anyway. But yeah, they showed us the photos. They all looked very, very similar. So it was very, very hard to just pick one because they just looked so similar. So I was like, oh my gosh, which one should we choose? We are in the Great Hall because it is raining. So we are waiting for it to stop raining. It is, the time at the moment is 9:30. So we have another hour until we can graduate. The graduation day was so lovely. It was really nice to see everyone, like all my friends in their gowns, and like everybody was like dressed up really nice, and it was just nice to see everyone with their family. Like, I think because like for me, my graduation obviously came a year late because of COVID, and it was just, everyone was so happy. It was just really nice to see. So these are videos my dad took from his seat because he got in before I did. And there I am. I look incredibly lost, which I think is really, really funny. I'm just like, I do not know what's going on at all. And then when you get to this bit, when I'm walking down the aisle, I was in row H. So I'm trying to figure out where row H is. Yes, I may have a bachelor's degree now, but I still don't know the order of the alphabet without singing it. And this was the view from my dad's seat, and he was in the aisle seats, and then I was just like obviously further down. This is the graduation book we got, which basically just includes all the names of the people in the ceremonies, and this goes across all 29 ceremonies, I believe, so it's quite a big book. And then you also got a little card with your name on and what you're graduating in. I think other cards also had how to pronounce the name as well to help the guy who was announcing all the names out. Graduation, we got a college photograph done. It was in height order, so the tallest people were at the back. Obviously I had to go all the way down this because I am quite short, but it was a really nice photo to get done. It very much did feel like getting a school photograph though, which was kind of really weird. So this is the college photograph which we had done after the graduation. It's a really cute photo. I am there. That's me, and Ollie is there at the top because it was in high order, so obviously I'm quite short. This was £35 and it was available just after the ceremony, like 40 minutes later, and you could buy it, and I just bought the printed off version. Look happy! Yay!
I'm happy.
You.
Oh. So happy. Hooray!
Thank you. Here it is. Hi.
Is this a microphone?
Here it is.
Oh, I got the bed.
Hi guys. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Please stop. No, because you're going to zoom in right into my face.
No, I'm not zooming.
I like that. It was 20 quid. It's 35.
I don't know if you're a doctor. We're in the queue.
We're in the queue.
Awesome.
Obviously, I had to get videos and pictures of me throwing my hat in the air. It's the most iconic graduation thing to do. The first time I underestimated how high I could throw it, so it did go up quite high. I was worried it would like stay on the roof, but yeah, I did this many times throughout the day. And I also got like loads of pictures. There are so many nice places on campus, I've said this so many times, like where you can get really nice pictures, so obviously we just took loads. And they also had these really nice new signs up that are like LU and then the Lancaster logo, which I loved. It was just really, really sweet and cute to get photos in front of them with all my friends. If you don't already know, Lancaster is a collegiate university, which means they have colleges and you graduate with your college. So after the ceremony, they had kind of like a college get together. They had like some food. I think it cost around maybe £7 or £9 for the food. And yeah, it was really nice to go back to the college. I was on the JCR during my time for a year, which was really, really fun. So it was just Furness has a special place in my heart. This is near where I live. So I used to live in this building right here. Well, actually no, the one behind it. I lived in the one behind it. I lived in Aldingham and in my 3rd year, and then in my 1st year I lived in Pennington. But I lived on like the 1st floor, like well the bottom floor, when I lived in Aldingham, which was really funny because cars used to park right outside it. So you'd like basically always have to have the curtain shut, which was fun. So I have returned my gown. Sad, I didn't actually quite like wearing a gown, but I kept the hat. The hat was £20 to keep, and I do have makeup all over the front of it. So I was like, you know what? Let's treat ourselves to a graduation hat. I think it's quite cool. And it'd be good for a fancy dress, maybe. But yeah, quite happy with this. And yeah, it's been a really nice day. On Monday and Tuesday it was like 40 degrees, so like I'm glad it wasn't as warm today. A little bit sad that it was rainy, but overall had a great time. There's some really nice photo ops. I also got an alumni t-shirt and a badge, and yeah, I've just had a really great time. There was also 2 other graduation ceremonies today. I had my graduation at 10:30 this morning, which meant I had to be on campus at 8:30, which was very, very early, but because we were early we managed to like get photos without the queues, which was much better. Yeah, I've had a really nice day. It's been really nice to be back on campus as well, because obviously, well, last time I was on campus was for Roses, and I have a video on that if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's been really nice. And when I was picking up my pictures, the lady was like, hi, have you done Lancaster Uni videos? And I was like, yeah, so that was very embarrassing, but really like appreciative that someone's like watched them. She said she watched them before she came, which is really cool. I also forgot what it's like being on campus, because there's just so many people. And I've seen so many of my friends again, which is really nice, because like I've missed so many of them. I saw Ollie, I saw Josh, Emma, Joe, Eva, Taylor, Natalia. Like it's been really lovely. Yeah, I wish you could do this more often. I wish you could just do a graduation yearly. I think that's something they should do, because I would come. But yeah, it was nice to wander around campus in my like graduation gown, because like obviously I've seen people do that like while I was a student, so it's nice to do it myself, and it feels kind of like, ooh, I'm special for a day, which I really liked. This is the new building. I think this is where my sister actually watched me graduate, because you could only have 2 graduation tickets for the actual Great Hall. So obviously it was my mum and my dad, and then my sister watched like the live stream, and they had live streams on in the bars as well as like on these little screens. I don't know if you can see, they had like the live stream of the ceremony on there, but the ceremony's obviously ended now, and on Alex Square. So yeah, there's quite a few places you can watch it.